I would definitely say that Isle Royale is a magical place. I think one of the reasons why is because it's an island. Everything out there, the weather, the plants, the animals, everything's controlled by Lake Superior. I'm Liz Valencia, and I'm a park ranger at Isle Royale. Islands are different as far as what species can get there. We have wolves and moose, as everybody probably knows about. So it is a really different scene than it is on the mainland. Some of the really common animals you see, you just won't see at Isle Royale. But a lot of people do see moose when they're out there. And then there are plants at Isle Royale that only appear at Isle Royale and places like the Pacific Northwest. They're disjuncts existing at Isle Royale and really nowhere else. Since Isle Royale's an island, there are only a few ways you can get there. You can't drive there, right? Visiting Isle Royale isn't just about being there, it's about getting there too. So like the trip is part of the adventure. And so to get there, you can go by boat. Well, that's the most common way that people get there. The other way to get there is by float plane. So that's the other way to get out there. So it's pretty limited. It really makes the island a little more special, unique place that you have to do some planning in advance to get there and where you want to end up and what you want to do. Isle Royale has always been a really popular place for backpackers. There's 165 miles of trails, so a lot of people put the backpack on, take a multi-day backpacking trip. It just really gives you a chance to really immerse yourself in Isle Royale. But I think one misconception that people have is that that's the only way to experience Isle Royale, and it's not. There's the Rock Harbor Lodge, so if people don't want to do the, lugging the backpack around, they can go have a beautiful trip, stay in a nice lodge room that overlooks Lake Superior, and just do a nice little day hike. And then I'd say the other kind of third popular way to visit is to do it based on the water. So canoeing and kayaking, very great way to see the island. With kayaks, you can get into really interesting little places. There's some incredible rocky cliffs covered with lichens, beautiful secluded shorelines. There's really a lot for people to see out there. Whether you have an afternoon or 3 days, I would say that Isle Royale is definitely worth experiencing, and it does take some time. Pre-planning is critical. And then once people go once, they come back again and again and again. We have a number of repeat visitors. Islands are special. I really feel like there's a special feeling that you get when you go to an island. If you've had to leave your car in a parking lot, get on a boat, everything you need you have with you. That kind of self-sufficiency and experience is really, I think, kind of rare for people. And once you get there, you're on an island in Lake Superior and you just see what's gonna happen, what's the lake gonna do. It really puts you in closer touch with nature. And I think that's pretty magical too.